What's going on, everybody? This is Brian Mazique, aka Unique Mazique, the hardest working man in sports and gaming, and I'm here right now with another video. NBA 2K19. We're taking a look at legends' faces and these renders that they've done. A lot of these renders need to be redone. We're gonna take a look at them just like we did with the 76ers in the last time. Check it out. As usual, I appreciate you guys watching. Please, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button and also subscribe and click that notifications bell as well. All right, the Bucks starting off with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 99 overall. You cannot argue with it. And this render is actually not that bad. It's pretty good, actually. He does look like an Afrocentric camel, but for the most part, I ain't got no problems with it. He looked probably a little bit too muscular too, because Kareem was always pretty thin. He looked like he knocked somebody clean off their feet right now. Well, he did do that though. Ask Bruce Lee. And ask Kent Benson. Google it up. Google it up. Google up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar punching Kent Benson in the face. He socked Kent Benson in the face so hard, I'm trying to tell you, it was a real one. Now here is Oscar Robertson. 94 is probably a little too high for this version of Oscar Robertson. He was older. The Cincinnati Royals / Sacramento Kings version of Oscar Robertson, yeah, but this one is probably a little high. The other problem is, who in the devil is that? They done had this same big cherry lip looking dude on here forever, and this ain't none of no Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson ain't never looked like this, never, ever, ever. He looked like one of Fred Sanford's friends or something. I don't know who this is. Just this ain't good. And I look at, man, this is, you know how many years they done had this dude up here talking about this, and he look at him. He look on his face. He know he ain't Oscar Robertson. Don't you? Don't you know it? Don't look at all fun. This dude, his name is, first of all, his name is Benjamin. He's got to be. And why is his lip? No, I know who he look like. I've been trying to get it. He look like Bookman on Good Times. Google it up. This is Bookman. Fred Berry. No, that ain't Fred Berry. Fred Berry's rerun on What's Happening. Google that up too. I forget what Bookman's name is, but he looked like Bookman. I'll tell you who Bookman is before we get out of here. Bookman on Good Times. What is his name? I think he died though. His name is Johnny Brown. Google Johnny Brown. Y'all, tell y'all right now. Google, I'm putting the picture up. Johnny Brown from Good Times. That's who Oscar Robertson is in 2K. Johnny Brown. Wait a minute, Johnny Brown ain't dead. I think he 80. He was 80 years old, March 17th. Go ahead, Johnny Brown. Johnny Brown ain't dead. I thought Johnny Brown was dead. He ain't dead. I done killed him. He 81. He turned 81 in June. On June 11th. Get him, Johnny. He used to sing too, for real. Like he sang on the show, but he sang for real. So I done going off on a Good Time tangent. But that's Johnny Brown, y'all. That's who that ain't none of Oscar Robertson. That's Johnny Brown. All right, Sidney Moncrief. No. It ain't the worst, but it ain't the good either. He look like Snoop Dogg daddy. Like, I don't know what Snoop Dogg's daddy look like, but definitely does. It could be this fella here, because he looked like a Doberman. So I don't think this. And because here's the thing, right? This is what I'm talking about. Now look at Oscar Robertson in this picture, right? You see him, right? Eyes big. They got a good amount of distance between them, and then you see this here, Johnny Brown thing that they got. So why even put up a picture of the real one if you're going to go with Johnny Brown? And then same thing here. Why put Sidney Moncrief's picture up here if you're going to just make him look like a Doberman? I don't understand why you would do that. Marcus Johnson, now he's new. He wasn't on there before. What in the... What is this, man? Who is he? Who is this, man? This is Y'all, come on, man. I ain't even never. This ain't no Marcus Johnson, y'all. I'm bringing these. I know what the dude look like, but I'm looking at him, bro, and I'm trying to tell you, brother, who did this? Trying to say this is some Marcus Johnson. I don't even know what he look like. This look like Allen Iverson's daddy, like how Allen Iverson's daddy might look. But this is not Marcus Johnson at all. This ain't even Michael Johnson. This is nobody. This is no Johnson at all. And look at it. Oh my God. This ain't this is inappropriate. Okay, Giannis, we already know what the deal is. And let me see. Giannis is probably, I got to check and see if Giannis is on my team now, my all-time team. I think he should be by this point. I got to double check, but I think he should be there now. I mean, he got 2 straight years averaging over 20 a game. But you got to think about it. See, that rookie year, I mean, he wasn't busting the grape if you were just talking about, my all-time teams are not really based on like necessarily their talent. It's based on their accomplishments, right? As singular individual accomplishments as well as their team accomplishments. Now, we know Giannis hasn't done anything in regards to, I do believe Giannis is on my team now. I think he bumped Junior Bridgman, and I think he's now on my all-time team. But, yeah. Let's look at Ray Allen. We know this one's pretty good. This one, Ray Allen head's a little bit shaped a little more weird. But for the most part, this is it. They just stuck with the face scan they had to begin with. Bobby Dandridge. This is terrible. But you know what? Okay, let me say this before I say that, right? Bobby Dandridge, I once said that he looked like a little black salamander. I did say that I said that before. He looks like a little black salamander. But I'm going to say this. There are some, like, I can look at this and I kind of see what they was doing. Kind of. But it ain't really that. Because he looked more like Fife Dog a little bit than he does Bobby Dandridge. And here's the other thing I don't like, right? A lot of these older players they got here, they got like this all-in-one type of thing with their head. Like the hair is not separate from their head. Like look at his line of hair. That's not a hairline here. See, that's just a change in color that's going from his forehead. And whose forehead has a dent in the top of it and then comes back out? Like whose forehead look like the side of a funnel, or an hourglass or something? Nope, there is no human being in the world has a forehead like, I don't understand. But he does look like Fife Dog. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. It's not, yeah. Rest in peace to Fife Dog. Michael Redd. Let's see what we got. Michael Redd has an interesting head. I mean, just in real life, I don't know if it got that big widow's peak at the top like that, but he does have his head is different. But here he kind of like a hammerhead shark because his eyes are like on both sides of the thing. But I ain't gonna trip on this one too bad. This one's I've seen a lot worse. So Michael Redd, we good. Junior Bridgman, now he was on my team, but he ain't gonna be on my team no more. Now this one I don't think is that bad, honestly. Especially for Junior Bridgman is like rich now. Like I'm not talking about I used to play basketball rich. I'm talking about he has some more investments that he did. Like he's a CEO of something called Heartland, and I'm telling you, he killing it, just murdering the game. Now the render is it ain't horrible. But Junior Bridgman is eating. Right, I'm trying to tell you, he is eating. But this ain't bad. This one ain't too bad. Vin Baker. Now this one, let's see what's up with this one. Okay. This one's not horrible, even though he do look a little too much like Tyrone Hill. But I think the thing they missing here is his cheeks should be a little puffier, because he looked like Tyrone Hill and Lamar Odom had a baby. Tyrone Odom. I don't know, but it ain't horrible. It's not the worst thing. But yeah, his cheeks, and then he's got some Olden Polynice in there too. Tyrone Hill, Olden Polynice, and Lamar Odom. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Is something. Terry Cummings, one of my favorites. Oh, hecky no. Okay. Oh, do you have a sty on your eye or a salation or something? But get somebody to get a warm compress and put it on Terry's left eye. What did y'all? Now, okay. So y'all heard me in the last episode talking about them people left Jordan McGinnis' nose closed. Who said that it was okay to leave Terry Cummings' left eye closed? Who voted said yes, that Terry's eye, leave it closed. That's what we need. Who voted on that? When they was putting out eyes and said, here's Terry's eye, left one's, we're going to leave it like it is. Who said that? Who looked and said, that's what we're going to do. We're going to let Terry's eye stay in the manner that it is in now. No, I don't know that nobody could tell me that they thought that was right. And on top of all that, it don't even look like him. This look like a battered and beaten George Foreman. This does not look like Terry Cummings. I mean, first of all, when Terry Cummings was with the Bucks and playing like in his prime with the Bucks, he had hair. That's the first thing. Second thing, his eyebrows was never as rebellious as they are here. I mean, this is not Terry. This isn't good. This just isn't good. This is dissatisfying. I mean, and then his face look all fat. Like, dog, you know Terry Cummings was chiseled out of granite, man. And y'all got him out here looking like he got all these problems. Like he has a plethora of problems. And it starts with his eye. I gotta go. We gotta go. Paul Pressey. Let's see what Paul Pressey look like. Who is that? Who is the... I met the dude too, so I feel bad that I don't remember his name. It's a YouTuber that does like the impressions and stuff, or does... Oh my God. Like he does this was LeBron after J.R. Smith thing. I'm going to tell y'all the name of the dude. And man, I got to see if I can find it. Because that's who this look like. It don't look nothing like. Paul Pressey. This look like. Who? I don't know who this is. RDC World. I think is who it is. Yes. He looked like RDC World, and he do not look like no Paul Pressey at all. And I don't think that was the goal. I don't think he was supposed to look like RDC World, but Paul Pressey he ain't look nothing like this at all. They just, man, some of these renders, these legend renders, God, they bad. John McLaughlin. He just looks scared. No, but you know what? When I look at him from this angle, it's somebody that he looks like. He looks like an undercover cop about to make a big drug bust. That's all I can think of when I look at him. He's like, he ain't slept, he ain't bathed in a while because he's really close to making the bust. And he just ain't made it yet, but it's gonna happen. And he wants to make sure he gets the collar. Cause that one there ain't good. Bob Lanier. No, this one like it might be good. This one ain't bad. This one's not bad. He probably should have a little bit more hair, just a little bit more afro. But that one ain't bad. His eyes are doing some funny stuff though. Like he blinking a lot. Like he got some kind of problem. I don't know, but Big Bobby. All right, Ricky Pierce. I'm already knowing this is terror. It's not that good, but it ain't that bad. I mean, his first of all, back his neck, the lining, that has to be a problem. I mean, he has a Neanderthalic lining, you know. He's got but this don't really look like him though. You know, it doesn't really. it looked like a bad drawing of him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if they put a lot into trying to figure out if they could get the nuances of his face, but they gave up too soon because his face, first of all, his face is rounder. Second of all, I believe he had he did just had a, but I think his face should be rounder. He's probably a little bit too dark too, and the shape of his head, the shape of his head ain't bad, but his face should be rounder and a little, especially under, like, around the cheeks. I think that's probably the biggest problem. It ain't the worst. It ain't the worst. But overall, I don't know about the Bucks, because this Marcus Johnson is just really stupid. I have no idea what they were doing with him. And some of these other ones is bad too. Terry Cummings, come on. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. At any rate, I appreciate y'all watching as always. God bless and peace.
Pocket, I'll be weak. I'm rather unique.